The Parson, a man of God, poor materially but spiritually rich in the Word. Chaucer uses him as a measuring rod for the other ecclesiastical characters. He knows the gospel to his fingertips and preaches it with devotion and dedication. Whatever he preaches, he shows it by example. He is very cautious and patient even in difficult times. He does not force his Christians to pay tithes or certain amounts of money to the church, although it was his right to excommunicate them from the church. Instead, he would share his own goods and Easter offerings with the poor parishioners and pay the amount from his meager savings. Though his parish is big, he doesn't neglect his Christians. He visits them all, either rich or poor, sick or well, despite the rainy or sunny weather. He's a conscientious priest who does not neglect his obligations to the church and to humanity. He knows the Bible and teaches it by showing the example of a good shepherd who takes care of the sheep. He even uses the proverb, "If gold can rust, what then will iron do?" to indicate that even men of God can fall into sin. Therefore, they must show good examples so that others may follow and gain salvation. He does not stay at the countryside to take care of his Christians. He decides to stay, at the countryside to take care of his Christians instead of rushing out to London in order to make money for himself by saying masses for rich people or to join a fraternity. He points out that he is a priest and not a mercenary. His duty is to draw men to God through good example, and he will go out and find the lost souls. He does not minimize sinners, and he will only give up on one if the sinner does not want to repent. Despite his friendly disposition, he will not hesitate to reproach an obstinate sinner, no matter the person's social standing in the society. Chaucer thinks he has never seen a perfect priest who believes in the love of Christ and follows the rules of a good Christian himself. Consequently, he is devoted, holy, generous, not materialistic, impartial, and an example of Christ's disciple, like the knight. Chaucer thinks that he is a worthy representative of the morally barren and declining medieval church. He therefore symbolizes the hope of the church and can only be a tool to bring men to salvation in a morally declining society like that of the medieval period.